Hey, you're lucky. I was just about to lock the door. Welcome to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday, your reader and host. My readings are general energy readings and they are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. So I was out among the herd this weekend for a little bit, and I'm telling you, boy oh boy, the energy among just a general crowd, like say in a shopping mall, it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. It's exhausting. For me, it is exhausting to go to a shopping mall. I generally know exactly what I want, where in the mall I'm going to get it, and I'm in and I'm out. I don't hang around. I don't know how I did it when I was a kid going Christmas shopping for, going and spending a whole day at a mall. Oh my God. I don't know. I couldn't do that now. Anyway, we are asking Sovereign in this particular reading to provide us with a sign, signal, or warning of noise for the collective when it comes to their career. Let's see what Sovereign is wanting us to decode. Well, I've got two cards here. Page of Cups and Four of Discs. So this is money and career. Okay. I'm going to carry on before I make any comment on those two cards. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a mixed kind of feeling there. So once I lay out a few more cards, I may get a little bit more of a definite energy vibe. Oh, no, I'm not going to take that one. It didn't stay in my hand or fly out. 10 of Cups. Six of Discs. Okay, money and career Sovereign for the general audience here. If you're here, our energies have synchronized and our frequencies have harmonized. So this potentially is a message here for you. So you might as well pull up a chair, spark a blunt. And if you enjoy my interpretation, smash that like button, pass that puff. 9 of Swords. Pass that puff and help me grow my channel by subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost a dime. And it helps me produce more content. 3 of Cups. The intent of my channel is to open people's eyes to potentially different ways of looking at things, or maybe there was a warning that they missed, and watching my video, they've opened their eyes to that warning, right? Something they didn't think about. Oh, 2 cards. So we've got the 7 of Discs and the Queen of Cups. Okay. 2 more cards, please, Sovereign. 2 more cards, please. Oh, I think there is 2 here. There's 3, actually. 2 of Discs. The Fool. He's come out quite a lot, even in different decks. Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to take the top 4 cards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the King of Cups on the bottom. So I feel like there is a fatherly type, maybe even a little overbearing. The energy here, that's what I'm feeling. Could be a little overbearing. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got the Page of Cups and the Four of Discs. So you are, I think that you're looking for something that is going to give you a feeling that whatever it is that you are trying to make money at, if you or be self-sustaining at, there could be little tidbits that of that you are. There could be little tidbits, maybe of your attitude. It could even be your possessions, what you choose to keep. Could be hindering you from moving forward. I think that you struggle with letting go. I think that that is a big. So let's just say hypothetically, for your job, you were offered a position in doing something that you enjoy. So really, it's not like work at all, but you have to travel. But you're a homebody. You don't want to do that. So I think that and those and the reasons for being like that are not. I won't say they're not valid. They're not. They don't seem to make sense to anybody. Okay, they don't seem to make sense to anybody. Now we have the moon. So yeah, your I think on some level your tone or tune to reality has a little bit of earthquake vibration to it, like a Schumann's resonance type. Um, I don't think that's an internal thing. I think that there is. I don't think not like a curse, but I think you open yourself up to. You allow yourself to be vulnerable, and then that gives people that aren't so noble to take advantage. And I think it's possibly those types of traits that you are, although endearing and noble, um, are not are actually pylons and barriers to to your accomplishment. So for me, this 10 of Cups here with the moon and then the Nine of Swords, that line right there says to me that not necessarily be rude to people or whatever, but are they putting your feelings in their decision? No. So why are you putting their feelings in your decision? Okay. So this is like if you were a boss or you had the opportunity to be a boss and the people that you were being boss over, so you would you're the type of energy that I'm feeling here is you're the type of person that if you had to let one of them go and you were asked to choose which one, you wouldn't be able to do it because you know them all. On the same token, those people below you, if they chose to quit, they don't have an allegiance to you. You're that camaraderie that you feel with them, you feel as though that is noble and righteous and all that kind of stuff, right? It makes, but it's actually, that's how they're taking advantage. They know that you're going to back them up, but they're not going to back you up. Okay. So I think this here is, you're needing to learn to recognize those types of situations and right them or rectify them. I think you've come from, and that attribute, it comes from the type of upbringing that you've had. You've had very loving, very accommodating, very understanding background. So this could be, I know some of the descriptive words that I just used would not necessarily describe the church, if you will. But this, I feel like you've come from a background where those types of virtues are noble. You can attain, you can attain a win. You can attain people liking you genuinely, being wanting to. So, like I said, in the boss scenario, they are going to want to do the work that is required of them to the best of their ability. That kind of feeling there, that's what I'm getting there. Four of Swords. So I think that there's going to be a balance achieved where this attribute, through some, you're going to be able to get it to balance, or you've got to be able to get it to balance you've got to be able to get it to balance in order to achieve this harmony. And when I say balance, so there's got to be an understanding of limitations. There's got to be an understanding of um, wants and needs. There's going to have to be a clear, so an understanding, so like a clear mind, a knowing exactly what something entails. Okay. So there's going to have to be like cohesive. I don't think you're not going to find it, you're going to need to come up with ideas or new process, something different. You're going to have to come up with a way to keep things going in the direction that you want them to go. So if you want to continue onto a promotion path, and that promotion or any steps in between require any type of certification or a documented skill set, say like a diploma of some sort, you're going to have to watch for those and get involved with those if the promotion is what you want. If you follow what I am putting down there. So if you want, Again, if you wanted to be like a grow your team kind of thing, or not necessarily grow your team in numbers, but grow your team in their skill level and all that kind of stuff, you're going to have to invest time in them. You're going to have to maybe even get their input on things. That could even propel you into a position where you're actually looked to for advice. You're going to this promotion, I think, is very much in the cards, but you've got to be able to recognize when you're um, doing things that could potentially be sabotaging you. So we have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups here. Like I said, he feels like he could even be like commanding a little bit. I think this is more like try and be a little bit softer, direct, but softer. How you decide to handle any conflict is it's this two of discs for me here is it's not a balance like you got to balance work and play. It's not like that. To me, this is a balance of um, your reputation, I guess. So this would be not like, okay, you've got all these great skills, blah 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 blah, but are you an asshole? Right? So now you want to try and strike a balance where you're not an asshole or a pushover or anything like that from either your subordinates or your bosses. So I think that this is going to be delicate. I feel like it's going to be delicate. Not necessarily taking baby steps, but I feel like taking one step at a time. Like, remember, these cards came out together. I feel like you're going to have to take one step at a time. Don't fall off the cliff. So I guess too big for your britches, so to speak, or whatever that phrase is. Um, I think you still have a lot to learn in whatever this career is that you've chosen. I don't think it's a career that you've chosen like from high school. I think this is more of you started working somewhere and then were exposed to it. Eight of Cups. So, like I said, there's a something that some attribute, something that you're hanging on to. You're going to have to leave it behind. I think you're not knowing or understanding what it is or how you're going to go about leaving it behind. And then we have Temperance. So your focus, your focus on yourself. Like I said up here, you got to focus on yourself. Your focus is needs to be undistracted. So it feels like you need to be dedicating time or space, something to just um, your plan. That's what I feel like. I don't think you have a plan. I think you have more of a not that I think, like, okay, like I said, maybe you started somewhere when you were like 15, 16 years old, and now you're 40. And so you've never gone and, gotten a master's degree in something, or you've never gone and gotten your welder's ticket or whatever, but you've managed to grow with inside the company. From a retail worker, now you're like a district manager or something crazy like that, right? Now the next step. So it feels as though in order to graduate to the next step, you're going to have to learn the mentality of the people in the next rung. Okay, so I feel like there's a separation of mentality. So, like, um, so at the just at say at a regular store manager level, well, I'm going to use retail as an example here. Their concern is the day-to-day running of the store, um, whether that's it's inventory, sales, making deposits at the bank, um, staffing. And then at a district level, the day to day, they don't care about the day to day. They just want the end result. Okay. And um, and then when it comes to staffing, if somebody calls in sick, the district person doesn't care. It's the store manager that's got to deal with it. So the quality of personal interaction with the people that are under you, I think that you don't want to lose that personal connection. And I feel like you enjoy the day to day, but you want to expand your horizons. You want to make more money. You want to, um, provide better things for your family. So, like I said, it's a noble quality to have, but I don't think it's serving you. And there might be another way to fulfill that um, um, part of you that maybe feels like it's missing than through this endeavor. Yeah, I feel as though um, you have tweaking a little bit, or understanding your attitudes, your virtues, where they came from, that, and not necessarily adjusting them, but or removing them, but maybe shifting them from one aspect to another in your life. So, like I said here, you want to have a closer connection to the people that work for you, and at a store manager level that does it, but the district manager doesn't, right? Um, Finding another way to be connected to them that's not so, like, let's say you have not a barbecue, but you say, okay, let's all meet for lunch, like, I don't know, at a time when it's like, say, a Christmas party or something like that, and then you get to spend some time with them, be with them on a personal level. You may be more in depth than that and want to celebrate their birthdays and all that kind of crap too, right? I mean, that might be the type of person that you are. But finding a way to redirect that to emotionally fulfill yourself is going, that's what's going to, I think that's what's going to give you people are going to look at you differently again, meaning that not negatively, but they're going to be like, wow, just because he got a promotion or she got a promotion, they still want to stay down here with us little guys, that kind of thing. Okay. And I think that's going to be imperative to your success. The people above you are going to be impressed with how you handle the people below you. Okay. So there's great potential here. You've just got to realign your virtues, figure out how you're going to fulfill them while staying on this path of promotion. I hope this reading made sense. Let me know in the comments below if you are coming up for a promotion and you recognize these qualities in yourself. Okay, so again, my name's Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate each and every viewer. So if you enjoy my interpretation, smash that like button. Smoke them if you got them. Namaste.